All right, guys, here we go. 50 seconds to the start of the race. 5-minute warm-up. So, could be in a little bit of trouble here, especially on the first climb. See how we go. So, the plan, Stan, is push a really big gear. So I haven't ridden all week. Kind of a little personal thing going on, but we got it all sorted out. Life is good. I'm gonna live, which is pretty exciting. Live to fight another day. Here we go. Just smashed right in the biggest gear, so I'll pump the 5311 here. So I'll try and keep that heart rate down for a minute. Just see if we can find a little rhythm in the pedal stroke. Just wake the legs up a little. We'll really wake them up. Got a slight tailwind. All right. Let's have a little chat about the Southern Crit. As usual, I didn't have very much patience, so I kind of let my legs kind of warm up off the front here a little bit, which ended up being a really good idea. Sometimes these ideas that seem really bad in the beginning turn out to be really good. So ended up being in this lead group here instead of having to chase on. There's a big group behind us, and then we ended up being out here in the so-called break. Had a few riders that were really strong. This course we went over a little rise 5 times. I would not call it a climb. And being off the bike for a little bit here, just got back from a holiday in the US where I did a little bit of riding, but not a lot. So in the last 2 weeks I've ridden twice. Once last Saturday or Sunday, and then this was on Saturday morning. But I really enjoyed the race. Had a lot of fun out here. Tried to be pretty tactical, and I'll just yammer for a bit, and then we'll just let you see I wouldn't really even call it a sprint. It was just a little puff of energy trying to kind of hold my position at the end. But I have to say, I really like the Training Peaks virtual platform. It definitely simulates racing really well. And a couple things to note. On the first few of these laps, we actually had to slow down for one of the corners. So you really got to pay attention to those brake lights, because if you jump out of the corner too quickly, you can tell you're pedaling with your brakes on. So you got to give it those couple extra seconds. That was quick at 8 times speed. Whoa. So I ended up 4th in the race. I wasn't going to sprint. Whoops. Yeah, I gave up the podium in the last 50 meters. It's not bad. This race went pretty well. My heart rate was super high for the amount of effort I was doing, but I've really hardly ridden at all since I got back from the US a couple weeks ago. So, no, this was perfect. A little bit of distance, a little bit of heart rate, a little bit of a sprint, I don't know what the power number was at the end, but definitely wasn't a sprint. I was just happy to actually be there. I think the third time up the climb, I was like, wow, this is hard. And I didn't realize we were on the little bump. Wouldn't even call it a climb. So, and then I looked and saw 4% grade, so it's not really a climb. You can still draft, but you still feel it in your legs. Well, all in all, it was a great race. Video was solid. Is there a little bit of a lag? I think so with the brake lights coming into the corners. I actually jumped a little bit too quick, and I could feel that I was pedaling with my brakes on. So I think I still have a couple second lag, probably 1 to 2 second lag at least. So in laps, whatever, the last 2 laps, I allowed me to drift for a little bit longer, let my speed come down a little bit more, to have my trainer catch up. And yeah, the last 2 times coming out of the descent, much smoother. Because if you look in the first few laps, I yo-yoed off the back and had to put a few extra watts down. The last 2, pretty solid. But I'm super happy with how that went. So we're just going to cool down for a good 15 minutes. I'm going to go find a course out here, something flat, and just cruise at about 130 to 150 watts for about 15 minutes. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Keep them pedals turning.